teaching at Print Media Technologies, which is the first international degree program at HdM.
I'm a coach in the Edit Lab, where the students work together to make their own magazine.
I teach ink and paper. It's called Material Science for Print.
I got bored and I needed something to get inspired again, so I needed a new development line. And via, and I'm sure we'll get to talk about that, I got to know of HdM, I got to know about their international aspirations, their ambitions, and I thought I could actually contribute here. So I came to visit, talked to the director, Mr. Roos, and we had an interesting discussion about this, and then we found reason enough for me to come to work here.
Well, 2 years ago I participated in a project that was called the Cloud Campus, and I met Katrina Bader, who was a teacher here there, and she was very nice.
HdM is our main exchange partner. We send more students here than any place else, and we also receive more German students than any other country. So the first time I came here was in 2013. I did exchange teaching in the Ukraine. I had a sabbatical and I got to pick wherever I wanted to go. So they said, we're really interested in forming new partnerships with universities. So I thought I'd go to Ukraine, and I taught color management and web design, document design, and digital photography there. And all of my colleagues except for me had been to the Hochschule der Medien, and I said, well, since I'm in Europe already, I'm going to stop there on the way home.
I mean, what I find fascinating and striking about HdM, and I'm trying to convince the people that I meet at HdM of that fact, because I think many people at HdM don't realize that HdM, for a small university of applied science, I mean, there's only 5,000 students here, has an incredible international profile.
Yeah, I think so. You'll hear a lot of English around you, a lot of international students. So it's very international school.
Yeah, you have a lot going on. For example, in our international department of Ryerson, we have 2 people working there who work with the students and work with the faculty, whereas here you have 6 more or less, including some student workers. And
you do stuff like advertising, and then you make advertising. You have media creation and you make media, right? We don't do that at all. So I see the value of those programs. When I see, for instance, media night, I've been to 2 media nights. When I see what students have made in that semester, what they have created and built, I'm jealous,
I think I have ideas for the journalists, for the writing classes. I went with Frau Bader to a presseconference. That's a great idea. I will go there with my students as well.
Oh, I love it here. I hope to come back. In fact, when my colleagues came, they included our former chair Ian Bates and our new chair Jason Lisi. And from what I understand, they had some meetings with the international office, and the folks who work in international said, we'd like to have a Ryerson professor here all the time, like a different person coming and going, and we'd like to have a HdM professor at Ryerson all the time. So I thought, that's really great, maybe I'll get to come back.